guys, I'm Millabout, and these are my top 5 picks for the best music videos of all time. They are my personal picks, so if you don't agree, that's on you. Pick number 1, Cavetown's Green. This is such a great music video because it's really poignant, and the stop motion lime, orange and lemon are just so interesting, like visually, because they're kind of cute but they're also kind of grotesque, and the metaphor of like the giving the juice and not taking it back, and the shriveling is just, I love it. I think it's amazing. Yeah, it looks like this. And I absolutely recommend you check it out because it is a fantastic music video. It's so it just sticks with you. And yeah, there must have been a lot of work put into it, and I really admire that. And I love the artistic qualities, especially as a big fan of sort of stop motion animation. You know, I've always been a massive fan of Wallace and Gromit, for instance. I know that's very basic stop motion animation. Well, not basic, it's very well done, but it's the first thing people think of. But I used to want to be an animator when I was a small child, so I really have an appreciation for it. Okay, pick 2 is The Scientist by Coldplay. This one has just stuck with me. I watched this when I was quite young, not really young, but fairly young, and I've literally never forgotten it. Like, it's just so interesting and so well done. It has Chris Martin walking backwards, and doing things backwards for the whole song, which is kind of just visually fairly interesting already. And he traverses through like a lot of different places, but eventually the last bit of it that you see is that he's sort of walking backwards towards a car crash, and then he like gets into the car and his partner, who it was dead now, like becomes alive, and then the car like crashes in reverse. And it's just, I just think it's like a really great way of like subverting the expectations of the watcher, because the song has nothing obviously to do with a car crash. Maybe it is about a car crash, I don't know that much about Coldplay, but I imagine it isn't. And it's just so well done, and I mean that must have taken a lot of money, but Coldplay, I think Coldplay were the most popular band for a while. I think that was a statistic that I heard. Let me know if you know. I'm not sure. Okay. Anyway, it looks like this. And again, I do recommend checking it out, because, you know, it really did stick with me for a long time. Okay. Pick number 3. Bit of a different vibe with this one, but it is No One Knows by Queens of the Stone Age. Okay, I don't really support Queens of the Stone Age, because their lead singer is not a very nice person. I mean, like, his ex-wife and kids have multiple restraining orders against him and that sort of thing, so I really try not to support them. But this music video, there are no, it is actually mental. So basically the band are in a car and they hit a deer, and then the deer kind of comes back kind of as a zombie, overpowers them, ties them to the car / pickup truck, ends up driving the car itself, and then like finding a female deer statue and falling in love with that. It's really, really weird. It's also quite a bit of like stop motion animation, kind of like Green, but in a very different way. And then every now and again there's just a cut from this sort of cinematic weirdness unfurling to just the band in like well, just in like a sort of green screen room, I guess, and they've got like shining outlines, and they are just playing the song. But there's just, even that is really weird. Like at one point the lead singer licks his guitar in a way that's probably supposed to be sexy. But I mean, I think it's fantastic. I love this video. It never fails to make me giggle. And it is a good song. It is a very good song. But yeah, definitely go check it out because it's fucking wild. It looks like this. Yeah, and I will link all these in the description of this video because I do think you should check them out. But yeah, it's crazy. Okay, so now we're moving on to pick number 4. So yeah, pick number 4 is kind of in a similar vein to No One Knows, but not quite as crazy. It's Words Ain't Enough by Chloe Moriando, if that's how you pronounce it. I've never actually said it out loud before. And Tessa Violet. It's a really great song. It is a really great song. The music video is of them both falling in love with a massive teddy bear and then sort of he's having an affair with both of them. Which is just really, how they came up with that, I don't know, but it's really funny, but also like the song is quite sort of melancholic, and it somehow manages to work for that too, which I think is pretty impressive, to be honest. Yeah, love that video. It's just well done. It looks like this, and yeah, go check it out, see what you think. See what you think of the song, see what you think of the teddy bear. He's really big as well, like he's fucking like Jesus. Okay, pick number 5. I mean, this is an obvious one. I feel like I couldn't do a video on music videos without mentioning this, but it is Sledgehammer by Peter Gabriel. Fuck, I hope it is actually by Peter Gabriel. It is. It definitely is. If you don't know it, then you definitely need to go see it. Like, the song is fairly good, but the music video was like so interesting for the time. Again, it's stop motion animation. I feel like I keep mentioning stop motion animation at the moment. But it was like the first time people had done that in a music video, and it's just really visually interesting. There's so much going on all the time. It must have taken like literally like months, if not years. Like, it's so well done. Like, it is crazy. I'm not sure how old it is. 80s maybe? I don't know. But it is, you know, it was revolutionary at the time. Also, this isn't a pick, but I think that it needs a honorary mention. Video Killed the Radio Star. Yeah, I feel like I can't do this video without mentioning it. So yeah, brilliant. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you next week.